found. So we have Weimar Germany, 1990s. All right. Oh, we have a call. Oh, it's Envy. Hello, Envy.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello. How are you? That's fantastic. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting to get any call at all.
No. Gibraltar is ours. And it will always be ours. We'll send our navy across the seas. We'll move our Trident submarines. Point our nuclear weapons. We will defend it.
Wait. We have nuclear weapons. The ones that the American lost in the sea. Spanish politicians had to go to the beach and have a bath and saying, "See, guys, there is no problem here. No, there is no nuclear shit going on. That's our nuclear program in Spain."
The Spanish aren't allowed to have nuclear.
How you doing, man? I must admit I never heard your voice. I have been talking to you plenty on Telegram and so, but I'm very grateful that you have decided to call in. You know,
I have called in play. I've called the Kills Show. I've called in Rabbi Shekels. I just do it randomly and when I feel like it.
Or maybe you have seen my show being tanked. So, but you decided to rescue it.
That's been a good stream. I tell you what, that car chase, I was a bit worried because I was thinking,
holy shit, that was amazing, man. Thank you for linking it up.
Well, I felt bad a bit at first. I thought, oh shit, it's just gonna be boring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm still a noob to when it comes to streaming and so. So I decided to roll with it because a car chase is a car chase. So it's always going to get entertaining. But I didn't know that I was going to see the efficiency of American police at work.
Bino Groiper, you're right, mate. Well, you said you're a Brit Bong as
Fuck
well.
is it Brit Bong?
Well, Dennis the Menace. You got that, didn't you? It wasn't Bino. It was Bino as in Dennis the Menace, isn't it?
Bino. And you know, I thought that it was like Bino, like a Bing and O and Groiper and so, because most of the rabbis and the Ghost audience are from the United States. So I probably thought it was a Biner. So
no, it's like the comic, like the cartoon comic book. It's like the publisher. That's it. The publisher for like Dennis the Menace and Dandy. What was it called? Bino. What's the other one? Not Dandy. Oh, it's famous, but I should know this.
So how have you been doing, man? How things are in England? I mean, you have been mentioning it on Telegram, and so, but I don't know how dire the situation is in England right now.
I mean, nobody's really paying attention to it. People are going about the business. I mean, it is maybe a bit more quieter in town. And Bino Groiper says Dandy. It is Dandy. Yeah.
It's Dandy.
yeah. Check. You should Google it because you've heard of Dennis the Menace, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. But it has a different name in Spanish, you know. But it didn't age well, you know. Dennis the Menace. The menace that it was in the early 90s, the guy that it was just, oh yeah, little mischief over here, and so it's weak as fuck in here.
but yeah, the lockdown, yeah, I'm just going about normal business really. And I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people are scared as well, and their chest. Oh.
Yeah, I opened the chest. I remember to do so today.
So yeah, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, they're doing mass testing in Liverpool. I mean, Boris Johnson kind of referred, because you were talking about in Telegram about what they're doing in Slovakia, and I was a bit worried about that. And Boris referred to the Slovakian way as a good example of mass testing, and I was.
Yeah, I mean, I decided to disappear out. I decided to go out of grid for a couple of weeks because there is nothing to do here. At least nothing that I like to do. I don't have a car. I don't have anything to get out of here and go to the nature, because you can go to the nature as long as it is not in the district you are living in. And the district turns out to be the whole fucking capital. So you have to get out of here to go to the fucking nature. So without a car, it's kind of fucking complicated. So no way I'm going to go to fucking get a test of this. And so my girlfriend, though, she had a test because she needed that to go for work in case she was stopped by the police. But turns out that nobody was checking this shit. How are you going to enforce this shit?
Well, it's the same in the UK. Yeah, they can't enforce it. I mean, there's been quite a few protests in London. I've been watching it. Well, they had one in London, they had one in Manchester and Liverpool, and the police were like cracking down. I think I did link one in the I think
yes,
you
yes,
that, didn't you?
yes. I was watching it. I think it was this Friday. I don't know. It was just interesting to say that it was on November the 5th, and it was just a lot of Guy Fawkes masks going there.
Well, it's been happening, and the police crack down like they do the kettle tactic, and then they single people out and they like to break the spirit. But they've been proper like aggressive. And to be fair, I mean, it was quite a weird coalition of people at that London protest. It had like the far lefties, it had like the patriots, it had like like the 99, we are the 99%. Like you had the normies. It was quite like a weird sort of mix, and the way they kept moving. From street to street was quite interesting. But
yeah, I mean, it's just in this situation what they are going to do. I think that this is going to be the best situation in which you can make friends of your worst enemies, because you are going to be rallying for a common cause. That is the simple fact of going out of the streets and get your living. So I don't know what is I don't know what is going to happen, because this is something that I wanted to bring in stream, and it's the theme about the vaccines, and it's curious that Pfizer brought yesterday after the Monday after the no Monday or Tuesday, I think Tuesday was yesterday. Our vaccine is 90% successful. You know, it can cure 90% of shit. But at the same time, you have the CEO of Pfizer selling 60% of his stock.
Yes. Yeah.
I shared this with the normie friend that I was talking about, and saying, "Holy shit! Ain't this fucking curious? And ain't this really fucking convenient?" And he says, "Have you read the article?" It's just from August 29th, and so they have been planning this transaction from August. Oh yeah, and they decided to take it away the moment they knew the actions were the stocks they were going to skyrocket. Give me a fucking break.
Right, yeah. Because I did see within that thread they were saying they would have had to sell the stocks in advance, so it was from August. So they obviously planned it for this week to drop after the election, after the projected winner, and then So has he actually sold it for a lot of money? Because surely wouldn't he wait a little bit to make more money? Well, why is he waited? Or does it have to be within that specific time?
Yeah, but here comes the kicker. You know, Russia has just said that their vaccine has 92% effectiveness. You know, it's action reaction. So the Americans, they say, "Oh, I have the vaccine that there is 90% effective." No, the Russians are going to say, "Well, but mine is more effective than yours. What you're going to do about that, faggot?" It's just I don't know. I think it's the best case scenario.
I did see another report saying somebody died. Was it in Brazil? And it was from the Chinese vaccine, and which has been used a lot in Brazil, and apparently somebody died. I saw that came out around.
Yeah, I mean, there was one guy that died with the AstraZeneca vaccine that the Spanish government.
This was another one.
Yeah, another one. Holy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's from the same trial. No, actually, it won't be from the same trial because that's the AstraZeneca one. This one was from the Chinese-made vaccine. But it happened in Brazil where they died. So, but is that disinformation though? I don't know.
Well, it's Brazil. Who the fuck cares about Brazilians? Have you seen Bolsonaro today?
No.
Bolsonaro, yes, actually came in a press conference saying that
Brazil
should not be a faggot country and deal with this. Like
literally. Did he actually say that?
Yes, actually said that. Everybody's going to die. He said, I'm not quoting from mine, but I saw the news and I know Portuguese, and I said, "Fuck." He said, "Our country should deal with the fact that everybody's going to die eventually, and we should stop being a faggot nation and deal with it." And I don't know if it is based or it's just suicidal at this point.
Oh, Bino Groper says, don't say too much of Spanish. They're natural traitors, but have hot girls. Well, the thing with Brazilians, mate, is that they're all like the Aztec lot. All that South American is where all the Spanish went over and they sort of raped all the Aztec women. So they're sort of like this weird sort of mate. So I don't really count them as Spanish.
You see, when you actually were exterminating the fucking Indians and exterminating the populace of the New World, we actually were raping people and making families out of them.
Yeah, so yeah, so I don't, what I mean. So when Americans, I always make the distinction like Mexicans and Spanish, not even.
I don't know, but I don't know. Here in Slovakia, where I live, most of my friends are from South America, and we always take the piss out of each other because I am Spanish and they are speaking Spanish, and so you fucking conquistador, you fucking whatever, and so, and I say, well, I gave you my language and you raped the shit out of it, like what we did with your women. But they're chill with that, they're chill with that, and so nobody's taking it seriously about the useful idiots, saying, no, Spain has to pay for, imagine the faggots in America saying that you had to pay retributions for the slavery and the black oppression, and so imagine the whole America claiming for that. Bitch, they have been independent for the past almost 200 years, and they have gone to shit without fucking Spanish. They don't have nobody to blame but them.
Well, but so yeah, are you not going to identify as Latinx, mate? Latinx, is that not the cool? Whatever you say, is it Latinx? Whatever they fucking.
But Bino Graper says, don't say too much about Spanish. They are natural traitors, but they have hot girls.
Wow.
I have to agree to disagree with this one. Fuck Spanish girls. Since I moved here to Slovakia, no Spanish girls from me. They are fucking crazy.
Is that your girlfriend telling you off then?
No, my girlfriend. My girlfriend is from Slovakia. Thank God.
Oh, right. Okay,
she's beautiful and she's nice and she's great. Everything that a Spanish girl isn't. Spanish girls are just fucking asking for trouble. Doesn't matter how hot they are. Don't do it. Act like it was not November. All the fucking year around Spanish girls. It's like, about the blacks, never relax. Don't nut around the Spanish girls. Those girls are fucking crazy, man. They are crazy. They are not good. They are not going to bring anything good your way. Never. It's just unbelievable. And the thing,
I can't say I've ever met any really Spanish girl. I've met like Polish, a lot of Polish, Lithuanian, stuff like that. But Spanish.
Yeah, of course, it's England,
Well, yeah, but we've got a lot of immigrants here, mate. So we've got quite a mix.
No, the thing is, yes, even here, when you are outside of your country and you expect people to behave in a different way, some of the guys they are nice and so they are idiots, as you may know, because I told you about this Spanish guy that got into a fight and so. But the girls are just
Spanish guy that got into a fight.
Yeah, I mean, a while ago actually, it was this summer. It was just it was a shit show. It's just awful. It's just awful, man. It's just what I saw before. It's just what I said before on stream. People here, some Spanish, they come here thinking that this is going to be like Spain 2.0. And they can do the same shit as they did in Spain. And when they realize that they cannot do this, they complain, they bitch. They say, "Oh no, this country is shit," because we cannot do the same things as we did in saying, "So no fucking shit, you are in fucking Slovakia. The fuck are you doing?"
Did you happen to see that speech by the Egyptian Prime Minister? Where did I see that? Was that a rabbi stream?
When was this?
I'd have to look for it. But he was basically saying the same thing, but to the Egyptian people. He was saying you can't go over to, say, England and take your culture with it. You need to leave your culture back here.
It's an old one from Mubarak, from the 60s, 70s, maybe?
No. Definitely more modern than that. I don't know if it was very recent. I can't remember where I saw it. I'd have to look for it.
All right. If you find it, link it, and we will play it here.
Yeah.
So
I'll look for a while.
Before you called, I was looking at the Venn diagram that I'm posting on screen. That is very much defining how it is United States right now. That is a mixture of Weimar Germany, 1990s Yugoslavia, and the fall of the Roman Empire, with the ethnic conflict mixing with Weimar Germany and the fall of Roman Empire, the political collapse, and the rampant degeneracy. And you are here in the middle of everything. But I don't think that it doesn't only apply to the United States. It's just only because they had an election and they don't even know what the fuck is going next. So
Balkanize America.
Yes, please. God damn. I don't know. I told it. I said it to Himo Goblin the other day on chat on Telegram that it was always my dream to travel around America. It was just a country that I always loved to visit. Maybe I was too much Hollywood indoctrinated when I was a child, and so. But even when I was growing up, and say, oh, fuck, I would love to go from town to town in America, not big cities, or maybe big cities for seeing the landmarks that you can see in America, and that's it. But for the rest of it, crossing the country. Just landing in a random city, like Bake Alaska, but without getting detained.
Without IRL TTS.
Yeah, exactly. So that was my fucking dream, and right now it's just I don't know. I perhaps will never be able to do this shit.
I'm the same. I still want to in a way, but I mean at the moment it's just not going to happen, is it? But no, I'm the same, and I suppose it is. Yeah, but lots has changed, hasn't it? I mean, we all know. I mean, how old are you? You're above 30, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 33 right now, in the age of Christ.
Right. Yeah. So, a lot's changed, hasn't it? Since 10, 15 years ago. Well, it was 9/11, weren't it? That sort of started that change. But yeah, 10, 15 years ago, yeah, it still had that shine to it, especially to us Europeans. It was it's a very, very special place, but definitely especially the last 5-10 years,
it's just awful, man.
It's not as appealing as it once was.
No, it's not.
Americans, but
The Vino Groiper says Spanish people sounded really manly. Why do you sound so gay now? I don't know, man. Probably because I have a field side to me. I don't even know how I sound.
I'm going to give up looking at this, EJ. I've tried to scroll all the way back. I can't remember where I saw it now, but
even if you find it after stream, just share it on Telegram, and I will take a look at that. Oh yeah, I have America is so fucked. Look at this. Are you watching at the stream right now?
Yeah, I've got it on.
All right. So, do you remember when a couple of months back when the lockdown started and Tinder had this free to browse people all around the world, and I decided to go to America and try to swipe in there, and I was commended with Mary Manson saying the shit that I found on Tinder in America. So this is the shit. Right. He needs to be 6 foot taller with a beard, drives a new Series BMW and has his own house. And here it is just a sack of fucking sand with a massive gun with acceptable tits, actually.
It's the gun that we're into.
It's just. That looks like. It's just it was just unbelievable, man. All of them, they were looking like the same. And the dog mommy or the cat mom thing, it was just because I didn't have the filter like Ethan Ralph has, you know, for teenagers and so. And I was looking into more acceptable age range, like let's say 26 till 34. You know, considering that I was 32 at the age when I browsed Tinder in there. And all of them, they were just looking like that. They had the same body fucking type, like this bag of sand. And they were just full of fucking demands. You know, like they were terrorists requesting a fucking ransom. Holy shit. But
again, not to shit on Americans, but you kind of expect that with America. What is it when Europeans get together, just start shitting on Americans? Like, I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, Americans are fat though, aren't they? You know.
Knowledge. It's just I don't know, man. It's just a rotten country. It's just a country that is decaying at this moment. It's just all the memes that you have seen right wing, and so good men create good times, bad men create bad times, and bad times whatever. And so they are at the bad times right now, and it's fucking full of soy boys and fucking fat loaves that they don't know anything about.
Well, women have a lot of power, and because they're able to pick and choose so much, that's why you know they don't look after themselves as much. You know, they expect so much, and you know, you just need to just try and avoid.
You know, whatever happens in the United States, it's going to be a time bomb. I mean, it's ticking. It has to explode. The bullshit that is going there is not going to hold very much right now. It's just, you know, considering how it's doing right now, America is going to explode.
Well, but by the looks of it, it's almost third world level of corruption across multiple states, across the whole country. Actually, you've got that Dominion voting system going on. You know, it's completely fucked. So at this point, I mean, we know the system's rigged anyway.
Yeah.
But if the legal challenges go through, they're ignored. You know, in some ways it's just like brushed aside and Biden is made president. I mean, that is a turning point, even though we know it's quite, you know, the whole system's rigged anyway and that they'll do whatever. It's still confirmation that, you know, even though we kind of know the rule of law is only picked and chosen for certain people and for certain things anyway, but even so, that is.
Oh, have you?
That's it. That's the power grab. You know
have you seen the last Stone Toss comic? I'm going to share it right now on stream.
Yeah, go on. I normally I do.
I think you know it. I mean, it's just it's a prophet at this point. You know,
yeah, well, bingo groiper, same in England. Well, yeah, well. It doesn't matter who you vote
it's
for.
Saming everywhere. It's saming everywhere. It's just all the fucking countries are like that.
Yeah,
so Stone Toss has become a fucking prophet, as far as I know. You know, there's this guy counting saying it seems that the racist, corrupt, capitalist plutocrat is projected to win, and all the communists and Bernie supporters and so they were like, no, the other one, yay, why? It's just, it's like that, you know. It's
because they're low IQ. They're idiots. They don't even understand what they're even doing. You know, they don't understand what they're fighting for. They've just sort of latched on to whatever with some pathetic ideology that justifies it. And
It's
Yeah.
just, it's
But
just.
to be fair, even some of the hardcore Antifa communists in Portland were like spray painting "fuck Biden" on there.
Yeah, you had the Black Lives Matter people harassing these people. Oh, you have my Joe. I voted for Joe Biden sign here, and so please be civil. You know, don't yell, don't scream, and so fuck you, Whitey. You know, you're going to get shit like everyone else. Imagine voting for Biden is going to change anything.
It's just back to the 100% being a goy, but 100%. It's just going back to like the neocon way of doing things. Like Dick Cheney. I mean, like Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney. I don't know if it's true or not, you know, because there is some people. The rumor was spread that Joe Biden was supposed to get Dick Cheney for the last job into his advisor board or something similar, and so. But there is no sources confirming this. There is nothing else but a fucking tweet. But honestly, I don't have any fucking trouble believing this.
Yeah, well, the thing is, even if it's just that, though, just put that to one side. I mean, just that, you know, all sorts of things, from the Paris Climate Accord to, like, the World Trade Organization. They're trying to get some Nigerian elected as the head, and America's blocking it. I don't know what the reason Trump's blocking it for, but it's probably a good reason. You know, NATO, and, you know, fair enough. If Germany and all that want, you know, the protection of NATO, then they need to bloody well pay for it. And England pays for it, the UK pays their fair share. So, yeah, all these sort of things, Biden is just going to sweep through and just return us back to like the George Bush era sort of thinking. And it's
just it was I retweeted today something that it was from this guy called Max Abrams. He has a check mark. I don't know who he is, and he's international security professor, fellow, blah blah blah, author of the book on terrorist leaders, lucky husband of blah whatever. It's followed by Syrian girl and other conflict observers. And he says, let me bring it to the stream, saying Kamala Harris says America will once again stand with civil society and pro-democracy partners in Syria and help advance a political settlement where the Syrian people have a voice. To me, it sounds like Assad must go curse. And everybody knows where the Assad must go curse leads you to. Everybody that said Assad must go is out of the position that once held, while Assad remains in fucking power.
Yeah, they want to get back into the fray, and I mean it is concerning at the moment with what Turkey have been doing, because Turkey have been pushing all sorts of areas now, and with their Armenia surrendering to Azerbaijan, they're now pushing that way. So Turkey have a lot of influence. So maybe we should question that a bit, because Russia don't seem to be doing anything, but that doesn't mean jump head. These guys are just gonna jump head first.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna go straight back. We're just repeating what we did 20 years ago, whatever.
Mate, the other day Russia had an helicopter blown by Azerbaijani forces, and they do jack shit.
Yes.
And they just surrendered. Armenia surrendered the next day. The fuck is Russia doing? They have countless options to counterattack and to counter all the shit that has been going on with their supposed allies. And they haven't done jack shit. Perhaps Russia is not the big bear that they pretend to be.
There is a lot of trade between Turkey and Russia. And I think that puts a lot of thought into why Russia didn't do anything. Because Russia, you know, need a bit of money, don't they? And they don't have, well, obviously they do a lot with China and stuff like that, but Turkey is a big partner for them. So
Bino Groiper says something really fucking interesting. It's all the Jews and we need to go our own way to fuck them. So I have a video, and I think I need to download it, and it's just how the elevator of the Federal Reserve sounds when you're into it. Let me find it, because I have had a lot of shit saved.
An elevator to what? Say that again.
In the Federal Reserve.
Right. What a video? Go on.
Right. Wait a second. Let me go through it. I think I have it. Do I have it downloaded? No, I do not. I do not. There you go. It's the point of view when you are listening to the elevator music in the Federal Reserve.
Bino Goiper said I didn't get enough beer first. Well, I'm not really a drinker, mate, but I do smoke.
I am, but I need another
so.
fucking. I need another fucking whiskey right now.
Whiskey?
Yes. Yeah, it has been 5 years, so now I need to switch to the big boys.
I could roll another J, I suppose.
All right, now we're talking. All right, fed. Here it is. So I'm going to play this one. It's not going to be very long, but it will be allowing me time enough to go to the kitchen and grab my Jack Daniels bottle. It has been a nice birthday present from one of my best mates here.
Nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a pint, but I just don't drink. I'm just not a drinker. I've never really, I've never really been that interested in it. But don't get me wrong. Down the pub, on a summer's day, drinking a pint of Kronenberg, lovely.
Oh, that Kronenberg is fucking nice. Yeah, I would recommend you to play the stream right now for a minute here, when I'm going to pick the bottle. It's just you are listening. Point of view, you are listening to the elevator music in the Federal Reserve. Alright, I'm back. That's great. That's the elevator music.
I went to go. I tried to post a sticker and I fucking deleted it by accident. So I might have got the sticker in a bit later.
Oh, well, one of the things I wanted to bring on stream today, and that's awfully convenient that you have just called. It's just, what do you think about the reports of the Xbox, the new Xbox, because you are an Xbox fan right now, smoking all the way down. It's just...
No, it's fake. It's fake. Right? Did you not get my reply? It was fake. Well, the ones I saw anyway.
It's just this bit of the Spanish guy. I'm going to send it to you. I think I sent it in the chat. It's a Spanish guy saying that the Xbox Series X users are reportedly facing hardware issues on launch day as multiple consoles start to smoke.
Look, if you look like underneath.
Come on! Why would you vape down the fucking Xbox just for clout? Come on.
Yeah, especially when I don't have mine because mine got delayed.
It's just fuck. There is this video that I just sent you in the 4th or 5th second. It's just coming all nicely. Where the fuck did this came from? And the other one, I don't know. I don't know if this is right or not. But there is this guy in the one of the replies saying he's tired of the fake news. He's his name, his handle on Twitter is at Xbox Studio, and he writes in Spanish, "I'm tired of fake news. I leave you a video my video explaining why it's fake of the console burning and how they achieve this effect, even the console being turned off. So the guy says that he has been working in customer service or whatever, repairing consoles, and so he's saying that the grill is so big that you can even smoke down the console, that the smoke, due to the power of the fan, is going to pull it out all the way up. It sounds like bullshit to me, man. Come on.
Well, it's got vapor cooling in it. I know it's got quite a extensive cooling. I don't know. I don't know specifically, but the actual one issue with it is that the disk drive apparently in some, but then disk drives are like it won't be like a Microsoft disk drive. They'll obviously got it from someone, some company or whatever that does it for them, and I imagine that they do have a failure rate, and I imagine maybe one or two are gonna have an issue. But yeah, in terms of the smoking,
let me pull this out. I think I had a link. I think I shared it in our Telegram group, but I forgot to put it in my links. Is the problem is not with the reader itself. The problem is how you place the console. If you place it vertically, it doesn't read the disc. So I don't know. Wait a second. I share it, and then the other man that will never listen to this fucking stream. He said that, oh fuck, blown the fuck out, Xbox facts that they are coping and shit. But
well, the thing is, I haven't got mine, so you know, I feel a bit like oh, I haven't actually got mine. I might not actually even get mine. Mine's been delayed, and they haven't actually given me a date when I'm going to get it. I might just cancel it anyway, just wait till I can buy it from a fucking shop. So I probably won't get the first batch anyway. So if there is an issue, I think by the next one or two manufacturing cycles, it'll be something that they'll just.
Yeah, I have it here. Let me send it to you. The thing is that considering the shit show that it is a launch of a new console, because you have seen the Krobby Cats videos of the new PS4 Pro launching, that it sounded like a fucking jet about to take off. It's just it's stupid.
Which one?
Krobby Cat. It was just a bit from him reporting on the new units of the PS4 Pro. It has, I don't know, 4 years ago, I think it was. And it was PS4 loud defective units. And the sound coming out of this new PS4 Pro, it sounded like a fucking jet about to take off.
Yeah, that is true. I've actually heard that before. Yeah. The original PS4s were ridiculous. I think the PS5 will have probably more issues because it isn't actually. Like, I'm not just being like Xbox.
Are you?
I'm not there. I'm being serious, right? Like, it's because. First of all, fuck consumerism and all that bullshit. I
definitely agree with that.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to get too like I'm not like that, but I'm just trying to be objective. Like the Xbox is a better made console. It's a slightly more powerful console. The PS5, like with the new AMD RDNA, RDNA 2.0 architecture, they didn't put that in, and then they kind of at the last second when they realized Microsoft were going to do it, that they decided to sort of do a halfway job, like a 1.5 sort of deal. So, and I just think the size of the PS5 as well, because the Xbox Series X is quite small. If you look at it, it's heavy, but it's quite a small little box. The PS5 is quite big, and I just reckon we'll see when the PS5 comes out. We'll see if that has any issues.
I just want to see new Krobby Cat videos, man. Pino Krobby says, "Are you a Jew? Because you are simping too hard for Xbox right now."
Well, I suppose I deserve that. I suppose, I'm used to it. The thing is, because I'm always used to people go, well, PC Master Race and PC this. I've always played consoles, so that's just what I've always done.
Honestly, the first console I had I skipped a generation. I didn't have either the PS2 or what was the other? That it was a competence, the Xbox, that it was not even that more commercializing in Spain.
Sorry, Lieutenant Binary. So I have to. You go, are you a Jew? And he said, I'm asking seriously. 100% no.
We report you to the nearest Open Gruppenführer.
I am as Anglo as you can get. Promise.
We glow in the dark, Vino.
Sorry, I just had to, kind of accusations like that, like thrown around without being addressed.
J'accuse. No, but honestly, I had my Xbox back in 2009, I think it was. It was a Christmas present. And the first impression I got, it was awful. Because I put it vertically, and I tried to run the game that it came with, and Xbox completely fucked the CD of the game. So I had to return it and get a new one. But since then, it has been a very faithful companion. I had really good times with it, and the controller was way better than Xbox, in my opinion. It was a little bit heavier, and so, but I really love it. And in fact, these last days I got an Xbox-like controller. Because my girlfriend likes to play video game now that I have introduced her to some games and so. But she sucks completely at using the keyboard and mouse. So I said, maybe you were like me. When I first started playing games, I suck to use the fucking keyboard. So I went and I bought a fairly decent Xbox replica controller, and it's just great. She improved immediately out of this, and it's great. Seeing somebody improve and enjoying video games like that is, I don't know. I just don't want to feed her too many black pills when it comes to video games, because we all know what video games have become, and so, but let her enjoy what it came before, and so, and have fun, enjoy, be immersed in these video games, because video games were fantastic. It was the best way to get out of reality, that it was this fucking world, until some fucking bastards decided to turn it into a fucking business that even the most stupid fucking guy or thought can take advantage of.
Yeah, I mean, there are lots of games that come out now, and you just have to pick more wisely. And there's a lot of like indie games, and I play a lot of games that hark back to. I mean, the Messenger I played, which was like an 8-bit, 16-bit game. It sort of changed the game, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And obviously, with the increased processing power of obviously an Xbox, you can do all sorts of other things, obviously segment drive. So I still play I've always been sort of, because everyone's always like, oh, Nintendo are the best, and then they all play the PlayStation. Well, I've got the double whammy of I always played the Sega Mega Drive, and now I play the Xbox. And that always gets people, just rubs people up the wrong way.
Oh man.
But I love that whole era, like the whole 8-bit and 16-bit era and all that. And I still, games like that I'll always play and enjoy.
So Bino Graver says, I bet she sucks. She sucked, but she improved a lot. And she's having fun, and I'm having fun watching her having fun. I'm glad to introduce her to this kind of things. I really love it. Having something in common, and it was just like, oh yeah, I didn't know that this old shit existed, and so, and like games that they are fairly recent, like No Man's Sky.
I played a lot. Yeah. I played a lot of No Man's Sky. I've seen you post pictures and stuff on Twitter about it.
Yeah,
and because it's got the new update. But the thing is that I played tons, like 60 to 80 hours of it, just the update before that. Was it No Man's Sky Next or whatever?
Yeah.
And I kind of can't be asked to go back to it now. That's it.
No. I have been playing since Internet Historian's bit that he did on No Man's Sky, and I was skeptical. I was on board of the hate train of No Man's Sky. And then I saw the bit and said, okay, perhaps I will give it a try. And I fucking love it. I think it's one of the games I have ever played more in my entire life. And I introduced her to this game, and she was like, fuck, I love it. The video game is so beautiful. It's eye candy. And it's relaxing if you want to play nicely, and so not in survival mode, and so you can play it nicely. And she loves it. And
without the fighting, then it's just basic.
I know, that's why I started to play Empyrean. I started yesterday to play some Empyrean Galactic Survival. That is fantastic. That game is great. It is just a mix of space engineers, No Man's Sky, and all these games like Rust and so of survival in real life, and so that you have to eat food and so, and check your levels of stamina and so. It's good. It's good. It's a little bit clunky at times. It doesn't have that nice of graphics, but it's good. I spent almost 3 hours straight yesterday playing this game since I bought it.
Cool. Well, the thing is though, like we have kind of turned this into the video game talking now. I think Bino Kuiper's starting to lose his shit.
No Man's Sky is shit. It's not. It's shit.
I mean, No Man's Sky.
It's not shit. It's not shit, man. I swear to God, it's not shit. It has gone. It has come a long way to be a good game. It's good. It's good now. It's worth the money.
It's all right now. I enjoyed it. It's all right. It's still a bit janky.
No, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was English people, isn't it? It was,
English people.
What's his name? What's his name? The guy.
Which one?
He does No Man's Sky.
Sean Murray.
Sean Murray. That's it.
Oi, mates! I don't have the game now, but you have this clunky version of the game. But everybody thought that they were going to take the money and run and go to the next one. But no, they decided to go back to work, improve the game, and release update after update after update without charging anyone else.
Yeah, they did. To be fair, they did promise, and eventually they did. And they've done way more than what they originally said they were doing.
I mean, after a while, it gets a little bit stalled. Yeah. I mean, I played a lot during this lockdown. It was just, okay, you either play this or drink. So I decided to do a mix of both. And play well while I was drinking, and so, and I played a lot, and the storyline is not the best I have seen, but it is good enough. And then you have things that keep you entertained.
I'm a sci-fi geek, so I do quite enjoy some of the No Man's Sky sort of sci-fi weird, like old, alien life stuff like that. But there wasn't. It's a janky game. I mean, we should stop talking about No Man's Sky.
Yeah, because Bino Kuiper is losing his shit right now. A Polish shit is still a shit. Holy fuck. Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Have you not got any more topics anyway?
Let me see what I have here in store.
I mean, I've pretty much made your show tonight. I provided you with the card thing. I'm confident to talk
Oh yeah.
I mean, what have you done? I mean, like.
You're paying my lemons right now. That is, if I had some lemons. So I have something that it was from the Spanish government today.
There you go.
And it is in Spanish. I'm going to link you up. There you go. The PSOE is the socialist party that is ruling the Spain. It's just that the ruling party is giving 451 million euros more to the equality ministry. 157% more than the previous year.
451 million euros to
451 million euros for equality.
Jesus fucking Christ.
To decide that the pink color is actually oppressing girls. Come on, pay me up. You know, I'm.
So when it says equality, what do you mean? Just like women's equality?
Women's equality, exactly.
Fuck.
You know, wait. It's how long it is? This video is just in the second 18th. This it says strategy to the eradication of misogyny violence. It's just so fucking vague and so fucking saying nothing.
The money when they need it.
Nothing, you know. It's just macro study about the women and girl trafficking. Plan Spain is protecting you against the misogynistic violence. National plan against insertion, social working for victims of women's treating, sexual exploitation, and women in context of prostitution. It's in the second 18th.
They can't even stop people crossing the border illegally, so I don't know how they're going to stop
it's
all
just
that.
It's just so fucking vague and so. But you know, Spanish Twitter is not having anything out of it. You know, if you see the replies of this tweet, the most liked tweet is a guy named Asno that is hashtag Latinos for Trump, saying "lol." And nobody's buying this shit, you know. Nobody's buying this fucking shit. And thank God I still have sane friends that I send this tweet saying, no, the ministry is planning to spend almost €500 million in this shit.
Well, that's the thing. It's all so tiresome, isn't it? It's just like, how much money do they fucking need? I mean, €500 million. I mean, what the fuck? It's just
it's just everywhere.
It's boring at this point. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like it's sort of part
so
of the
2016.
Course. You know, it was meant to be in a coronavirus pandemic. You know, the economy is about to go off the fucking cliff or whatever. You know, and this is why capitalism is fake and gay, and you know, Marxian socialism is fake and gay, and that's why we need a third way. I believe, because you know, this whole free markets and debt-based currency and all that crap. It's just it
cannot fucking last. You know, we have in Spain we have from Vox that is mentioning Vino Groiper. They tried to present a censorship motion. I don't know what is the it's like reproaching the government and trying to propose something better, you know, an alternative candidate. And it was going nowhere. And so it was just an electoral stunt. And the Spanish society is so polarized that it's not going anywhere. It's just left and right. And there is a lot of good people that I know from Twitter, if you can know nice people on Twitter, saying that no, the thing that I'm rooting for is a third position and so. But how are you going to get a third position?
Well, we're not.
We're not going to get a third position.
But that doesn't mean that it's not true. In the sense of that capitalism is not working. You know, obviously Marxian socialism will not work.
Yeah.
So
That I think is the last thing I have. It's just capitalism insanity that I have for today. Let me share it with you. I think you may have seen it.
It's hyper-capitalism, isn't it?
No. It's this one. I'm sharing with you. It says I don't know what is this from.
What's Bino Grouper going on about?
Finally, now you be popped each other cherries.
I don't get it.
Virtually.
That's also
Virtually.
What the Jews are doing, even well, we know it's the Jews.
We lost Bino Groiper. He's just far gone, man. As soon as I will be in a couple of hours time.
The thing is, you can't talk about anything.
Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing that challenges the actual narrative. That
you just can't talk about it.
So, do you see the picture I sent you?
A scientist's, that one, capitalist
insanity. Capitalist insanity. A scientist paraphrases that by the year 2020, the inhabitants of the world will all be insane. True. Some of us are inclined to think that today the world is one large, huge insane asylum where the sane are kept in bondage by the insane. And I said, you're fucking right. I don't know. Where is this from? You can take it from Red Dead Redemption 1 newspapers and so, but I will still believe it.
It's just they're just compelled to consume. Everyone is just compelled to consume just constantly. And it's just, we need to sort of return back to a balance. And, I'm certainly not, talk about things like traditionalism and returning back to nature and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm very much like that because I live quite close to a town anyway. But, all them things I think are true, even if the likelihood is no. But then if we want any change, we're going to have to fucking change things anyway, aren't we? So yeah,
I mean, but who is going to change the things right now?
Well, probably nothing. It's going to be world war. It's world. All this talk, Jews, fucking all this. It doesn't really matter, right? Once this Corona thing's all done, there's going to be a reckoning anyway, and there's going to be world war.
Yeah,
everyone's going. Shit's going to be kicking off.
Everybody's going to get shit, please.
Yeah, it's just going to go to shit.
Everything is better than the shit that we are living in right now. I'm bored right now. It's boring. It's fucking boring. And Bino Groiper says, you sound gay, but that's usual for Spanish. Chúpame la polla, hijo de puta. ¡Ah! Que te como el coño.
What?
Nothing. He will understand if he actually had a girlfriend, Jewish Spanish girlfriend. Oh man, it's just, I don't know. I think that the main advice I will ever give is just buckle up, buckaroo. we are going to be we are going to go into full overdrive. Jesus, and also thanks for the lemon. It's highly appreciated.
Well, you said I like to donate. I like to be the pay piggy, and just don't spend it all at once.
Oh, than's MB for calling. I have been live.
Being a girl just like
he's out of his fucking mind. 40% of Spanish are Hasidic Jew. Not me, bitch. Well,
is that
maybe.
True?
Yeah,
is that true?
I don't know. I have a rather large nose, so I don't know.
Sounds a lot that though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can you hear this? I'm rubbing my hands right now.
Rubbing your hands.
Fucking you.
Found out today. That's it. That's it. You need to just leave the internet. Game over once you noticed, you know, as soon as you noticed.
All right, I think that's enough for today. It has been 2 hours, 12 minutes, 17, 18 seconds since my 11 days afterwards. I don't think I will give a very nice farewell like Rabbi usually does. You know, Rabbi has the right idea. You know, his streams are really fucking nice. It's something that I like to see.
I like Rabbi's streams because it kind of gives me an insight into like, American politics and you know some takes.
Yeah, I mean it's just the guy, really the guy that has the knowledge inside and so. I don't know. Let me.
I have called into Rabbi's show. You know.
When?
Probably when? I've called him multiple times.
So let's make it a threesome. Let's next Friday and let's call all the three into Rabbi Shekel's show and we can discuss. I don't know. Jewelry.
A British American and a Spanish.
Fucking Jew. Nah, love you, man. Let's be all okay. We are okay. I love you, Vino Groiper. I love everyone that is. I love everyone that is watching this shit stream right now. This Doomer stream that it has had envy. You know, probably I will never be able to pronounce invidusEnvy. How would you pronounce it?
invidusEnvy.
InvidusEnvy.
Yeah, invidusEnvy.
InvidusEnvy on stream.
Or just envy.
Envy.
Or...
I think it's the best way. You know, it's the way I address you without looking like a fucking retard.
It does have a meaning, but I'm not going to explain it because that would just be cringe. So and it would sound.
Oh, come on,
gay,
go
so,
ahead, be my
so
guest, man.
I'm not
Why is cringe? Come on, man, share your feelings over here.
No. Maybe one day somebody will find out, but you know, it's not.
Ah, no, Stacy, no, you bitch.
It's nothing special.
Thank you, man, for calling in. Call in anytime you want. It has been amazing. I love talking to you, man. I love talking to anyone. I'm just the typical Spanish chatty guy, but with a kick that I can actually speak English. With a funny accent, but I can speak English.
Yeah, well, I've had fun tonight, and yeah, thanks for the call, and yeah, we could... like I said, I don't mind doing it. It's just I don't like to call it because I like to listen to streams. So when I call in, I just feel like it's a lot of effort, to be honest.
Oh.
So yeah.
Share the effort with me, Envy.
I have no issue talking. Like I do talk in the Telegram chat sometimes with the voice messages, but yeah, I'll always chat.
I know, man. Show fit, bitch.
Anyway, cheers.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, Envy. Thank you very much, Pino Groiper, for being here consistently. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers, and I will leave you with a song. I don't know. Oh yeah,